3-0 yet again, clean sheet, team playing so well. We've got over 600 likes in the watch along. What a weekend this is turning out to be. You've got to enjoy it, man.
All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin.
All right, welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. Yet another 3-0 win for Chelsea Football Club. What a sensational performance. Honestly, that AC Milan performance was amazing. And this, for me, was probably even better. So we're getting better and better every game. And this game, I mean, everyone from the get-go, as soon as the lineup dropped, there were so many people that was just so worried and frustrated, not happy with the way that lineup looked like. Lots of players rotated. But me, I said it from the get-go that, look, at this point, we just need to be patient. We need to back what this gaffer is doing, because at the moment, he's not doing anything wrong. And we just need to believe what he's doing. Yes, very gutsy, very ballsy move to rotate all of those players like Sterling, Aubameyang, Reece James, especially these three, all of them not starting. That's where our assists and goals are coming from. So, look, sensational performance from goalkeeping to defense to midfield to attack. Overall, another professional display from us. Absolutely battered Wolves. Wolves probably had one or two moments here and there, but nothing really clear-cut, to be honest. There was probably one really good run from Matheus Nunes. There was an opportunity for Thiago Costa, but we defended things very well. Let's start from the top, ladies and gentlemen. The lineup, as I said, very gutsy, very ballsy. But, this is, in this month, there's a lot of games that's going to come on, and, we're going to see a bit of rotation happen. And yes, to see Azpilicueta, Pulisic, Mount, Gallagher, Havertz, all of these players, playing all at once. No Sterling, no Aubameyang, no Reece James. Obviously, it's going to cause a bit of concern to the fan base, but got to believe in Graham Potter. I think these players, they feel very clear in their mind, listening to the instructions from Graham Potter. I think they understand the roles where they play. I mean, if you look at it, Azpilicueta was playing as a right wing back and Christian Pulisic as a left wing back. Now, under Thomas Tuchel, if that happened, everyone would be arming and oohing. But in this setup under Graham Potter, those wing backs are really wingers, man. And it's three at the back, proper three defenders at the back. And the wing-backs are really wingers. Well, specifically, Christian Pulisic was playing as a left wing-back. Even Azpilicueta was playing as a right winger. So those wing-backs are proper wingers. But it's more than that. It's Graham Potter really making them understand what the role is in those positions. And every play isn't just focused on those areas. We do try and break through the middle as well. In midfield, we had Jorginho and Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Up front, we had Havertz, and just behind Havertz, we had Mason Mount and Conor Gallagher. Now, in regards to some player performances, let's go from the back. Kepa, for me, he's starting to be a standout, goalkeeper again. There's a reason why Graham Potter keeps using him. His ability, not just with the ball, the distribution, but his ability as a sweeper keeper to come out of the box. Twice in this match, he came out of the box and he was absolutely comfortable. You put Mendy in those situations, I'm taking, no disrespect on Mendy at all, because Mendy has done sensational for us as well. But Mendy, when he comes out and he does those sweeper keeper moments, I get worried. I'm like, I don't know if Mendy, calm yourself down, because he's too rash, he's too erratic. Whereas Kepa could be an infield player. Like, he could potentially play in infield. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's got the ability. So Kepa, goalkeeping, yet another clean sheet. Made some couple of saves as well. Continue on. And Graham Potter, I think, fancies Kepa. So let's see what Mendy can do. The role has reversed. Now Mendy has to try and come back into this team. In defense, I have to say, standing ovation whilst I'm sitting down to Chalobah, Koulibaly, and Cucurella. All exceptionally well. Special mention to Koulibaly and Cucurella. Not taking nothing away from Chalobah, was very, very good. But Koulibaly in that middle was sensational defense. He slowly grew into the game again in terms of his ball distribution. Earlier on, I felt like it was too much sideways stuff. but later on he sort of, came into these games, started spraying the ball, diagonally. This is what Thiago Silva is so crucial for us. Graham Potter said in the press conference, the reason why Silva is so crucial in that centre CB, he's like a playmaker, man. Like, we forget that attribute. Yes, defensively, Thiago Silva is sensational, no doubt about that, but it's with the ball. And Koulibaly, as the game went on, was able to do that defensively. He was unbelievable. Cucurella, man. Cucurella. So good. So good in defense. But with the ball, those progressive passes, man. Cucurella zips those passes, man. Just love it. There were a couple of times where he was bombing up as well from the LCB position and really trying to support and overload in the attack. In the middle, Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Jorginho. Look, Ruben, not the greatest performance like AC Milan, but nonetheless, still a very good performance. Keep carrying on, keep building on this. Nothing fancy and nothing outrageously exciting as well. Overall, very, very solid performance. Similarly with Jorginho, they did their job. They intercepted when they had to. They kept it very neat. They stayed disciplined in midfield. We didn't get exposed too many times, a couple of times here and there. One player to look out for in Wolves, Matheus Nunes. There was a moment where we were linked with this player in the summer. I think I know why now. He's a very good player, and I don't think he's going to be a Wolves player for too long. Christian Pulisic, look, first half, a sensational moment where he drove and he had a shot, great save from Jose Sa. That probably was, that should have been a goal, but unbelievable save from Jose Sa. There was a header from Azpilicueta, cross that probably Christensen should have finished. But besides that, I was a bit upset with the attackers in the first half because it felt like they did bits and pieces really good and then bits and pieces not that good. They were a bit indifferent. Lucky that we went, 1-0 up. That's why I was like, we probably don't need any changes because of that goal. We got ourselves that credit. So let's see what we can do with the same people in the second half. In the second half, Christian Pulisic came alive. That finish for that second goal was sensational. And this is what I want from Christian Pulisic. Whenever you get that opportunity, do your level best. And in this match, you did your level best. Defensively, Christian Pulisic, the work rate was fantastic too. So it's not just about going forward and scoring the goal, but defensively, he was helping out Cucurella, especially when Adama Traore was trying to go 1v1 on Cucurella. Mason Mount, 2 matches now back-to-back. Excellent performance. AC Milan as well, very good performance. This match, 2 assists. First half, nice cross to Kai Havertz, looping header. Second half, lovely assist for Christian Pulisic. And once again, for Mason Mount, it's off-the-ball work as well. Defensive work that he did a couple of times. Look, as I said, first half, there were bits and pieces where I didn't like what Mason was doing, but there were a few things that he did very well as well. But gets himself that 2 assists, so I have to say kudos to Mason Mount as well. Azpilicueta, as much as we all complained when we saw the lineup, probably had a very good game. Deserved probably a couple of assists, if I'm being absolutely honest. I didn't think Azpilicueta was still able to do that. So kudos to him. But do you know what? Maybe the one-off game here and there for Aspi is good. Repeated games, I don't want to see. The one-off game is fine. Come against AC Milan, I want to see Reece James come in. But this game, kudos to Azpilicueta, did a very good job in the right wing-back position. And then when Reece James came on, slotted in as RCB and continued on doing well there. Conor Gallagher was excellent as well. The only thing Conor Gallagher missed, ladies and gentlemen, was an assist or a goal. But besides that, the work rate, the amount of times Conor Gallagher won the ball back. Every time we look like, okay, Wolves got the ball, he just went and got the ball back and he won the ball back for us. And then we initiated an attack. As I said, just missing the stats area where a goal and an assist. But besides that, he had everything. For me, he was probably the most consistent, attacker for us. Up front, Kai Havertz, ladies and gentlemen, besides that goal, he was probably the only thing that I would have to say. Besides the goal, I don't think he's done anything else. Too casual at times. There was a moment in the second half where there was a ball. I can't remember who that pass it was from. Maybe it was from Kovacic. I can't exactly remember now. Maybe it was Cucurella. But he was 1v1 with the goalkeeper, and it was just too casual, trying to dink the goalkeeper, way too casual. His stance is way too open. He loses the ball. His touches are not always the greatest. But yeah, he gets that looping header. Thank you to that header, which set up the scene for the second half. But he has to improve a lot more. Gets away in this match with that goal, has to improve a lot more. Has to improve. Armando Broja, ladies and gentlemen, for that third goal. I was praying for that third goal because I felt like Chelsea deserved that third goal. Great ball through from Kovacic. Armando Broja runs into space, wins the ball, cuts in, takes care of, I think it was Kilman, and that lovely slotted finish. Do you know what? We've got ourselves a number 9 for down the track. I think we've got ourselves a serious player. And yeah, now we completely understand why he's got that 5-year contract, that long contract. I'm just a bit surprised that when Aubameyang is bench, how Broja didn't start. But I think that goal will justify next time why he should start. And I think Graham Potter would have noticed that. This guy's got the ability. This guy's got the technical ability. He's got the skill set. He's got the pace. He's got the finishing. That finish was sublime. It really was sublime. Overall, Graham Potter, take a bow, my man. Take a bow. That lineup, to be able to get that performance out from that lot, excellent job. It just shows that these players are listening to Graham Potter and understanding, not just listening, understanding the roles. Kudos to Graham Potter. Kudos to his substitutions as well. Kovacic comes on and he does really well. Reece James came on and did fairly well as well. Gets that extra minute. We've given rest to Aubameyang and Sterling. And overall, a fine professional display once again. Second half, we absolutely shut them off. Wolves in the first probably 5 to 6 minutes, 7 minutes, they looked like they were up for it, but then we weathered that storm and saw them off. We now move on to AC Milan, ladies and gentlemen, and this is the perfect scenario that I wanted, moving on to that AC Milan game with utmost confidence. 3-0 against them, 3-0 against the Wolves, and now we go to San Siro and we get that job done. I'm very confident we can beat them. I'm going to be very keenly watching Juventus versus AC Milan versus Juventus. I want to see exactly what goes down. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. Thank you to each and every one of you guys helping out the channel reach 600 plus likes for the watch along. That is a historic moment. We've never done that in the watch along. Smash the like button for this video as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Let me know how you felt about the match in the comment section below as well. Would love to hear from each and every one of you guys. And we'll see you guys sometime tomorrow. Until then, take care and have a great weekend. Thank you to Chelsea Football Club as well. Much appreciated. See ya.